Sure.
I got something that's been bothering me. Can I put somebody on blast live on your show?
It depends. Go ahead.
I'll cover up the name. I won't show any names. So I went to the Matt. We went to the Matt's truck show, right?
Yep.
And I met this insurance guy, that I talked to for probably 20 minutes. The dude, they do new entrants, and he says they can typically save new entrants roughly 20% versus what they pay with Progressive. I said, boy, are you and me going to be great friends? Because that's one of the biggest questions I get in emails is, hey, Progressive's killing me as a new entrant. And we talked and we set up this deal where, hey, come on with me and do a live show and we'll send you a whole bunch of business. But first, I'm going to send you a couple guys that I know personally, and you're going to give them quotes so that I can make sure you're actually saving people money. Now, I think perhaps even maybe more than 100 people would have called him because, like, I'm inundated with these questions all the time.
Right.
So after the truck show, I went to follow up with him. I got his business card right here, and called maybe a dozen times, left voicemails, emailed this handy dandy email here maybe a half dozen times. No response ever. Never ever. Now, I'm trying to send a dude hundreds of thousands of dollars of business a year, right? For him to make money in his business because that's what he does. You think you could take my call? Return my call? Return an email? You don't need business? Is that why we're in the insurance industry? Is not to take on customers? Is that what we do? So Iron Insurance, if management, if you're watching, you have a subpar, terribly communicating agent. And even if he does call me back now, we ain't doing business because I'm not sending people to you that can't give any kind of service to your customers. You might have the best rates in the industry. You'll never see one of my referrals because you can't communicate. You can't call people back. You can't give them customer service that they're paying for. So Iron Services, go screw, and I'll find somebody else.
Did they have a big booth at Matt's, or was it?
No, it wasn't big. It was just your standard, smaller, 8x10 booth or whatever. They had two people there, two podiums.
Because I'm beginning to wonder if it was some kind of information.
Well, I finally did get a hold of him. I texted his personal cell phone, which is on the business card here. Right? And all I got back was a text. Here, I'll read it. I'll read it word for word here if I can find it, so I don't misquote. Hey, sorry, we put a freeze on new policies and I don't know when it will be lifted. Sorry for the inconvenience. So you're an insurance company, but you're not going to write any policies. Brilliant. What are you going to do? You're going to sit around scraping gum off the bottom of the tables all day? Like, you're in the insurance business. That's all you do. You're not going to write policies? That'd be like Progressive saying, we're not going to take on any customers. No, nobody in their right mind does that. So, and you're gonna turn down access to one of the a decent sized audience that this is one of the whole topics of the conversation. Just ridiculous. Some people don't understand the social media thing yet.
Well,
like you have direct access to the very people you're trying to do business with. Nobody that is not interested is watching, and you don't pay anybody anything unless they sign up for your service. I couldn't imagine that was CDN. That'd be like me coming to you and say, hey man, I got 10 shippers back here. They're dying for somebody to move their freight. Probably $10 million a year. Can we get together and talk about this? And I'll just connect you guys and you can do business. And then you saying, I'm not really looking to do that. I don't really do that. Well, I mean, I do that. I'm just not doing it right now. It's ridiculous.
Because everyone's looking for the quick buck.
Yeah, you got to figure if each policy is $20,000 and they bring them, I don't know, 50. I realistically think a lot of people would have went because insurance is killing them. That's $1 million a year in business for nothing. And you didn't pay anything for it.
Well, what about this theory? Acceleration rules kind of read my mind here. Classic trade show scammer. I'm wondering if there was an ulterior motive.
No, they're legit. I checked them out. They're a legit insurance company. Truth be told, they're affiliated somehow with Night Swift. I don't know if
Now,
they own them.
let me ask you this: this contact that was there, is he more of an agent for this insurance company, or does he actually work for the company?
He's an agent.
Okay, so again, that just shows. I think I've brought this point up before. People go to trade shows and they don't have an exit plan. That's the most important thing about if you're trying to be selling your services or products at a trade show, going there, setting up a booth, that's all part and parcel of it. But the most important thing is you meet all these people. Now you get back and it's been 3 days, you've been away from the office, your email's full, you got voicemails full, and then you've done nothing.
Follow up.
You never followed up. You didn't establish no true connections from that trade show. So it's a waste of that guy's time. It was a waste of your time. I would be contacting that insurance company over and above him and just saying, look, is there someone interested in this? This is what this guy told me as a story. Maybe they
don't know it. Maybe you're right. I should. And they don't know.
I would reach, because it's no different than dealing with a brokerage, right? You got broker, you got the freight broker, and you got agents. Your experience with one agent, also you're like, this was a great brokerage, great experience. You go to the second agent, that didn't go so good. You go to the third one, not bad. You go to the fourth, not bad. And then you go back to that guy, not so bad. So that's why when you're working with that agent model concept, just like a real estate agent, you have good and bads. Insurance agents are going to be the same. So before you make a complaint to the guy, maybe phone the company itself and just saying, look, I was at Matt's, just verifying. I was informed that you guys are taking on newer carriers, and just find some facts and see what they say.
Dang you and your reason and logic.
That's what he does, man. Hey, this is Snorelord. Thanks for watching this clip from one of my live feeds. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and we try to go live, and we try to do some recorded videos. And hit the thumbs up, and it helps the algorithms. It helps the YouTube, Google gods. So thanks for watching.